Stephen! Come on, come on. Stephen! Stephen, please! Stephen, please! Stephen, wait! Stephen!
No.
Stephen, it's me. It's Jennifer. You're Stephen. Stephen Bovey.
No, not me, love. My name's Richard Matthews.
Stephen.
Sorry.
And he turned round really quickly and oh my, oh my, oh my. Honestly, I was in shock. I didn't think there was time for a full English.
Cabaret and a deal on the rent. You have fallen on your feet.
Oh, I don't know about that. The only milk this morning was Long Life. But...
Oh, you do realise that I want your course evaluation in by this afternoon, don't you?
No.
Well, I'd appreciate it.
Of course, Julia. No worries. What's that?
Flu vac leaflets.
Oh, no, you know what that means. The first whiff of Christmas.
Yeah, 3 months of a miserable existence and then for millions of turkeys.
Don't.
Never had the space to move their wings. Never got to go outside.
Archie? So, Archie Hallam. You haven't lived with anybody since Lisa. She left you, right? Who you went to school with. So come on, tell me. What's it like sharing your home with a cute doctor?
Well, I'll tell you what, she is lovely and everything, but...
But?
I'll talk about silver spoon, having everything your own way.
Examples?
Well, she'll take the last drop of milk, finish the orange juice, take the last square of bog roll.
Oh, it must be awful.
Well, she never heard where to turn anything off at the wall, and she took her tights off and left them in the kitchen.
So the fact that she's funny, funky and a little bit fragrant, you'd still rather live on your own?
I like private.
Oh, yeah, right. Funny how you don't know what the lock on the bathroom door's for then.
Oh, yeah, thanks. I'm just putting this planet to entertain you, man.
Oh, Archie, get over yourself. You've got a beautiful babe brightening up your life. I don't blame you for flashing your crown jewels.
I'll tell you what, Michelle, shut up.
Are you okay? Unbelievable.
What?
You really would say nothing, wouldn't you? Who was she?
I've never laid eyes on her before in my life. Why would I say anything?
Who's Stephen?
How would I know? Oh, forget about it, will you? Isn't that right, big man?
Was your daddy chased by a head case?
We take it for granted, don't we? Being able to walk outside in the park or out into the countryside, hills, lakes. Everybody needs outside.
Yeah, but for a patient with Eisenmenger's syndrome, they can't just go out, can they? I mean, they need transport with support, facilities, they need...
But that's if you see Sam as a patient, as Eisenmenger's syndrome. What if you see him as a teenage boy? Well, it'll all come out in the wash.
A mate of mine at St Phil's, Tommy, Sam Davis, has been having a regular visitor.
Really? Sounds like mayhem out there.
Sam's a good kid is all. Like I'm interested in her. Why would I care about Vivian when there's much more interesting things to gossip about?
Do what?
Don't play the innocent with me, Jimmy Clay. Tell me everything you know about Melody and Archie. Come on, spill.
Nothing.
Don't talk wet.
They're just colleagues.
No, they might think they're just colleagues, but both you and I know that this is a love machine scenario.
I'm due at the nick. Ah, you know what? If I tell you what I do know, do you promise to keep it a secret?
Yeah.
Promise?
I promise.
You are barking mad and you're to carry a health warning.
You see you, yeah? You might think they're being professional, but you're not. You're just being boring. Just, jotting down some notes, Julia.
This is the Mill Health Centre. All our lines are busy at present. Please continue to hold.
Look, Mrs. Bovey, if you're telling me that the man you saw this morning was your husband, why should I not believe you?
Well then,
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that I can do anything about it.
why not?
Well, if he is your husband, but he chooses not to respond to you, well, then I'm sorry, there's not a lot we can do about it.
But what if he's had an accident? Banged his head, lost his memory?
Yeah, but what if he hasn't?
What, you mean he doesn't want me to find him? No, that can't be true. Look, he is a missing person. You have a file on him. I want you to open it.
Afternoon, Dr. Clay. Dead as a dodo in the cells. Jennifer, what are you doing here?
Dr. Clay, I just saw Stephen this morning in the street. I touched him, I talked to him, everything.
Well, that's great. Where is he?
I don't know.
Sarge, is it okay if... yeah, sure. When you come through.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Right, tell me what happened.
I'm so sorry. Why am I crying? I saw Stephen.
Why?
He didn't hear me, so I ran after him. But they were too far ahead. He's not dead, Dr. Clay. Didn't I say that? Didn't I always say that?
They?
Yeah, he was with some girl and her baby.
Right.
I know it was him. He looked really scruffy and his hair needs a cut, but it was definitely Stephen. Wait till I get him home. Get him cleaned up, some decent clothes.
What does Stephen say?
He said his name was Richard Matthews.
Oh, I fancy a piece. What about a poached egg?
I bet that posh bird's got more than one cowing egg in her fridge.
All right, you have the egg. I'm happy with the toast. Here, come on. Sit yourself down. Relax. Watch me do my Ainsley Harriet.
There are recognised syndromes.
Like what?
A woman has a baby and doesn't feel like doing it for a while, so the bloke goes and gets a jump somewhere else. It's quite common.
So, I'm the bloke, and the jump would be me having sex with that mad woman in town. Would you listen to yourself, Marie? You're the only woman I want to do it with. If it is making love.
Good, because that would be a really freaked out thing to do. Screwed up. Messing your own nest, doing it on your own doorstep.
Why would I? Why would I go near some scraggy old bird like that when I've got such a beautiful young chick like you at home? Now, are you gonna attack my manhood with that knife? Or are you gonna turn around, look me in the face, and believe me when I tell you that I love you?
I'm sorry.
Sometimes I think you don't know me at all. It's okay.
Look, if a bloke doesn't want to be found by his wife, she ain't going to find him, end of chat. I'll swap you. Cheese and pickle for whatever you've got.
Ham and tomato.
Yeah, go on. I mean, this whole losing your memory thing, it wouldn't be the first time, would it?
Yeah, but it wouldn't be the first time that an authentic sufferer genuinely didn't recognise someone that they'd been close to before they'd lost their memory.
If you say so.
Could be traumatic. I mean, if she's right and this Richard Matthews really is Stephen.
Oh, Richard Matthews! That toe rag. She never said it was Richard Matthews.
You know him? Well, there'd be a ton of Richard Matthewses.
Oh, my spider sense is tingling. Now, that Richard Matthews is such a scumbag. He's a thieving, lying, slippery little... Oh, there's just something about him that really sticks in my craw.
You really do not like this guy, do you?
Hey, come on, this is supposed to be our movie.
Here we have the lovely, lovely Jennifer.
No, don't.
The female of the species approaches the male.
Come on.
Just us, the cameras, and all those wonderful people out there in the dark.
Hello, Marie. How's the baby?
Swelling the ranks of the underclasses.
Is he home?
Sergeant, my man, I was just thinking about you.
Oh, is that right?
It is. I was thinking about all the people who are not fit to wipe...
Yeah, very funny. You had a run-in with a woman in town this morning?
What? We've been watched 24/7 or what? She was a nutter.
We just wondered if you would come down to the station. Have a chat, see if you can sort it out. Look, we've got a photo of you from this missing person report. Well, it could be your doppelganger.
Well, duh, that's obviously why she thinks he's someone else.
Can I not turn around in Birmingham without there being trouble?
If you run out of black boys driving GTIs to hassle. You arresting him or what?
I can't believe she phoned the police. What am I supposed to have done?
This is harassment.
Look, can you just come in for a chat? We're asking you to help us.
Okay, but remember I'm doing this voluntary, like. Next time you're looking for someone to pin something on, give me the day off.
If you're going down the nick, we're all going. You wait out there.
Is it good?
I beg your pardon?
Your book. Page turner.
It's about the Pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood.
Are they a band?
No, Michelle. They're a group of Victorian artists and poets.
Sounds fascinating.
It is.
Well, maybe I'll ask to borrow it when you're done with it. Vivian, I know you've been visiting Sam. How's it going?
Right, if you want to lobby for any particular beverage, speak now or forever hold your peace.
That's my job. I'll do it.
No, I fancy some fresh air. Honestly, we're getting through coffee like nobody's business.
Melody is partial to coffee.
Don't you think Melody and Archie look cute together?
Michelle, when are you going to learn that sticking your nose into other people's business can only lead to getting it bitten off? And before you say anything, yes, I do know that I mix my metaphors. Be told. Butt out.
What do you want me to do? I don't see that it can do anything.
Just think of it as a favour.
I've places to be, you know. I've things to be getting on with.
Yeah, I'm sure you have, sir. Which is why I particularly appreciate your cooperation.
You really push it, don't you?
Hi, Mr. Matthews. I'm Dr. Jimmy Clay.
Oh, pleased to meet you, Doctor. How can I help you?
Well, I know Jennifer Bovey.
This is the lady from this morning.
Yeah. She's utterly convinced that you're her estranged husband.
I'm not.
Look, her husband went missing about 18 months ago. Just about the same time that you come to our attention.
So?
So you could be the victim of memory loss.
Would you catch yourself on? You looking out for me now? Here's the police service, is it? If I've no memory, how come I can still remember you lot chasing me about Ballymacash when I was still in short trousers?
Excuse me.
Sure. Didn't smell anything? This is brilliant. He's after trying to bang me up whenever he can, and now he's trying to do me a favour.
Well, it's more a favour for her, really.
Sure, I'll do what I can.
So, I get sole use of the washing machine on Thursdays and Saturdays. We do towels and linen on a shared load basis, and we negotiate doing cold washes together.
Look, it's about the environment, right? You wash 3 pairs of knickers, a bra and 2 pairs of tights in the machine.
I didn't know you took such an interest in my undergarments.
It's terrible.
It is not. It's Victoria's Secret. One set cost $188.
You must be the only person on the planet who doesn't care about global warming. How much of a spoiled brat are you?
Spoil? Me?
You're stamping yourself all over the place, using everything up, leaving a mess behind you.
Oh, stop nitpicking.
Look, I had to put your tampons back in the cupboard.
Well, excuse me, but I refuse to apologise for menstruating.
Look, I think you think you've got a maid or something, but I've got a newsflash for you, all right? I am not your skivvy.
Well, what do you want me to do? Pay more? I'll get my purse.
Oh, poor little rich girl.
Yeah, superhero, eco-warrior, trying to save the world, starting with my pants.
Look, it's not always about money, all right? We're obviously never going to agree on
Well,
this,
we
so...
could if you stopped taking yourself so seriously.
I would appreciate it if you try and find somewhere else to live.
What?
Look, this is obviously no good for our working relationship, and it's really no good for any friendship we might have.
Hey, lovebirds, you been having a crafty snog?
Well, Richie couldn't be more certain of who he is, so I think he's an okay bloke.
Really? Well, that's our duck. Because Richard Matthews, the real Belfast Richard Matthews, who has a spookily similar life history and background, is currently banged up in Hyde Bank Wood. Oh, and he's currently turning 18.
What do you mean?
Well, either low life are multiplying in new ways, or something's up.
Like what?
Well, it could be a cock-up. It could be a coincidence. Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Where is he?
Where's in the gents?
Thank you for finding him. I know I can make him remember who he is when he sees these.
You called her?
What's in the box?
They're pictures of Stephen.
You know what? This is insane. And you got any crime fighting to do? You're just stirring it.
He's helping me. You have no idea. Can you imagine to have the man you love disappear? Not a word. Nothing. I didn't sleep for months without Dr. Clay. I'd
Give it up and get a life, and not mine. Tell Richard I've gone for a walk.
No, wait! Who is she? I'll see you later.
Get off me. Bug off and leave me alone. You're all useless anyway. You're all the same. Don't bother me. Don't bother me that I'm on my own. I'm used to it. I don't care.
This is on your birthday. 3 years ago, you were 32.
I'm only 31 now. I'm really sorry, but...
And this is at a conference. All these people are academics. You gave a paper, you must remember that. You stayed at a hotel near the Giant's Causeway. You said it was spectacular there. You played golf at Royal Portrush.
Me? I get kneecapped if they found me anywhere near the place.
Why are you doing this? Why are you speaking in that ridiculous voice? You have a beautiful voice. Look. Look. Your article on patterns of type A behaviour. Psychoticism, extroversion and neuroticism. Researching emotional intelligence. You must remember that. Look, you are highly respected. You're an academic maverick. You're not this.
Nobody around here thinks I'm worth anything, do you? Not you, Doc, but you must think I'm so unhappy with my life that I'll drop it all and leap over into this world. Well, look, I don't know him, and I don't want to be him, and I'm really glad I don't know you.
Right, well, that's the procedure taken care of, and the box is ticked. Yep, it's all looking fairly good.
Fairly. Nice to know I'm not all bad. Sorry about the coffee.
There is one general point that I would like to make. Now, you must remember, Melody, that it is my job to make sure that the mill functions smoothly. And I need all of my staff here to get on as well as possible.
You're scaring me now.
Well, I think that you do need to work on your powers of empathy.
But I do empathise with people. When did I not?
Well, one example would be how you treat someone who's gone out of their way to do you a favour.
Julia, I promised to put things right with Archie.
is doing you a very, very big favour.
I know.
Thinks you're a head case. Care in the community.
You won't appreciate the irony of him saying that.
Why? Because I don't know what ironic means.
No, I didn't mean that. No, I mean because that's the environment that Stephen worked in. Head cases.
Here, blow your nose.
Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry. It's upsetting for you too.
Why? Richard's told you he's not your husband, hasn't he? He's with me.
It's his baby, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stephen never wanted children.
And yet Richard's a brilliant dad.
Well, the police obviously know him.
Sometimes the old Bill just want to get somebody. Hassle him. It's the same with my brothers.
I gave up wanting children. Like I say, Steve... What's your baby called?
Richard's baby is named after his father. Richard John Paul Matthews.
Richard John Paul Matthews? But that's one of his head cases. Don't you see? He's using a name he knows. It's him! Make him admit he's Stephen. Look! Look, the boy from Belfast was called Richard John Paul Matthews.
Yeah, but look, it could just be a coincidence, Jenny. Richard...
His name is not Richard!
Right, come on, Marie. I've had a gut full of this. Look, I come in here to try to be helpful. Just remember that.
Identity theft is a crime. Charge him with that. You can arrest him.
See, now, you're going to cross the line here, lady. Don't be taking out this mad cow's jabbering on me or mine. Do you understand me?
All right, let's not get too aerated.
Right, we're out of here. No need to thank me, Constable.
Oh, I won't. Oh, and just remember, computer records can be uncocked up. Richard, Stephen, or whatever your name is.
It's Mr. Matthews to you, and he's cool, get it?
He's cool if he's got nothing to hide.
You want to forget your mega computer? It's a joke. Here's an idea. Treat yourself to a pack of post-it notes.
You can't just let him go!
Vivian, there's a nurse from St Phil's on the phone. Apparently she's got a message for you from a Sam Davis. She's been trying to get through since this morning.
She has not. Yes?
We can't be certain he was Stephen.
Of course we can. I used to pray that I'd see him in the street like this morning, and he'd have had a bump on the head like in some stupid film or book, you know? I'd convinced myself it could happen.
I know.
And when he saw me, he'd recognise me, and he'd know that he'd love me, and he'd be back and we'd be together.
I'm really sorry.
Don't be. Careful what you wish for, eh?
Yeah, well, now we have to focus on you and your well-being.
What a performance. How dare he? Smug, self-centred, spineless swine.
I thought you were doing really well.
Ah, wasn't I just?
Well, weren't you?
No, Doctor. No, I was just learning to cope with a broken heart.
What are you going to do?
What do you mean?
What if you see Stephen again?
My heart might be broken, but I can mend it. That was not the man I've been crying for.
Well, if you need anything.
He's dead to me now. You want to know what I'll do if I see that man again, whoever he's pretending to be? I'll walk the other way.
Can't you keep that baby of yours happy for 5 minutes? Mummy's coming. You coward. You thieving, gutless, spineless coward.
Evening. Can I have a double room, please? No smoking. Under the name of Jimmy Clay. Dr. Jimmy Clay.
Don't let just anybody do that.
We're both risking our reputations then, aren't we? What's the matter?
Can I tell you a secret?
If you want to.
Today when I asked him to call you, and you didn't come, even though you promised.
That won't ever happen again.
The reason why I was so angry was because I was more frightened than I've ever been before. I didn't know I could be more scared. And then you brought your promise.
Sam,
I'm getting worse. They use us at hiding things. But today, I just thought, I'm gonna die in here. And never get to go outside again.
I'm trying to sort something out. I spoke to one of the doctors at work today.
Doctors are morons.
This one isn't.
What did he say then?
He said it wasn't straightforward,
Moron.
but that in a little while, when you start to get better...
I'll die waiting. You promised you'd take me out.
Sam...
Tomorrow. Take me to the place where I won't be scared. Because Vivian... I just don't want to be frightened anymore.
I know.
You promise then?
Gone to university if she hadn't have felt hot that day.
She had chicken pox.
I'm getting up that hill. So come on, push.
I really think the hospital is the best course of action.
What the heck?
Surprise!
Griff Rhys-Jones is the star of Who Do You Think You Are tonight at 9 on BBC1. Next this afternoon, it's Jessica Fletcher and Murder, She Wrote.